Salam and welcome to SomaliDispatch.com's news headlines for March 7, 2025. I'm Abdulqadir Hussein. The Houthis in Yemen have issued a 4-day ultimatum to Israel demanding the lifting of the Gaza blockade. If Israel fails to comply, the Houthis will resume their maritime attacks. The group, which controls much of the western Yemen, began those operations in solidarity with Gaza during the recent conflict. Since November 2023, they have carried out over 100 attacks on ships in the Red Sea and launched missiles and drones at Israel. They paused their attacks following a temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, but are now threatening to resume if their demands are not met. Somalia's federal president Hassan Sheikh addressed the nation during Friday prayers, emphasizing the progress made by the Somali National Army in combating Al-Shabaab. He dismissed recent reports of planned attacks in Mogadishu as propaganda and reassured the public that the government remains in control. The president criticized both local politicians and foreign governments for spreading fear and reiterated the ongoing military operations against the militants. His comments were a direct response to U.S. Embassy security alert warning of potential terrorist attacks in Mogadishu, including at the airport. More than 500 staff in Puntland at various levels have been laid off since December due to funding cuts resulting from suspended projects after the 8 agencies they worked for faced financial difficulties. Some of these agencies' offices in Puntland are set to close by mid-year, while others have seen their staff numbers drastically reduced. The situation has worsened after USAID suspended its funding, affecting development and humanitarian projects. The conflict between the federal government of Somalia and Puntland has also contributed to the job losses. The layoffs would have ripple effect on thousands of people and businesses that depend on these projects for income. Somaliland and SSC-Khaatumo forces clashed in Buq-Dharkayn in Sool after SSC-Khaatumo militias allegedly attempted to raid livestock. Somaliland accused the militants attacking civilians and claimed local residents successfully defended themselves, inflicting heavy losses. SSC-Khaatumo, however, accused Somaliland of initiating the attack. Clashes occurred as Somaliland works to integrate clan militias into its security forces, while SSC-Khaatumo criticized Somaliland as a separatist threat to regional stability. The area had been relatively calm before this latest incident. Those were today's news headlines. For updated news and interviews in English, please follow us on all social media platforms at SomaliDispatch.com.